got plenty of get up and go. My goodness, I'm really enjoying the ergonomics. It is a very comfortable bike. Brake check. So it will second gear power up. Today on Ridge Roamer, first ride on the brand new Triumph Tiger Sport 660. The Tiger Sport 660 is the new adventure sport version. I'm going to put this windshield up here. New adventure sport version of Triumph 660 Trident that they introduced a year or so ago. And this gives you wind protection, more upright seating position, a little bit taller bars. Feels very comfortable. I enjoyed the Tiger 660 immensely. Power plant is awesome. This little, small mid-size triple is so smooth. It's got an amazing balance of torque and horsepower to really give you a nice feel. Plenty of power for riding around. It's not a sport bike, but it handles really well. But for an everyday rider, this has everything that you need. The controls are basically exactly the same as the Trident. Very basic. You've got a kill switch and a starter all on one rocker. Your hazards down there. Your four-way controller here to go through the digital display, which is very crisp, clean, and easy to read. And then you've got your turn signals, the acknowledge button that goes with this four-way controller here. And mode button down here. And your horn. It's got plenty of get up and go. My goodness. 6-speed transmission, so you can cruise along. I'm at 55 mile an hour, right at 4,000 RPM. Red line isn't until 10,000, so you've got plenty of revs to do whatever you want to do. Down here we're on temperature gauge right now, and we can cycle through your service intervals, the brightness, trip meter, fuel status, getting 50 miles per gallon right now, and then back to your temperature gauge. So good amount of information, but definitely not information overload. There is no cruise control, which is probably, I don't know, might be the one thing that would prevent me from getting this, and there is no cruise control available that I'm aware of. There's no heated grips, so those can be added. But the ride is very nice. I love the ergonomics. It's very much like my Tiger 900, upright, slightly sporty. Good for anything you want to do, hitting the Twisties, commuting, long distance ride. There are bags available for this. As I stated in my previous overview of this bike, while it is a Tiger, it is not an adventure bike. Even though it's in that Tiger lineup, the Tiger Sport is really more of their sport touring line that is kind of like an adventure bike. The brakes are very good for the money, what you're paying for this bike. Suspension is good as well. You've got the Showa. Again, it's not a sport bike, so you're not going to get the top of the line suspension or brakes, but they are very good for the price you're paying for this bike. Triumph clutches are, I think, my favorite clutch on the market. They use the slipper clutch. That's also what they call torque assist, or some people call it a gripper clutch. So the way that clutch is designed, you get a very light clutch pull, easy with 1 or 2 fingers, and the grab is incredible. They are able to use a lighter clutch spring setup, which enables that light pull. But then due to the style of the clutch basket, the mechanics in there, not only does it have that slipper clutch, but under heavy acceleration, it's mechanically forcing those clutch plates together. So you've got good power transfer even without a heavy clutch spring. I'm going to hit some curves up here in just a second. We'll see how it does in the Twisties. Now these are brand new tires, so I'm not going to push it real hard, but we'll see how it does in these Twisties. Truck. It's a very stable, very confidence-inspiring platform. I like the shape of the tank. It gives you good grip with your legs. Even a tall rider, you know, I've got fairly short legs, but you can see here where the indentation is on the tank. Even somebody significantly taller than me is going to have plenty of room here before their knees are getting into the bulge in the tank. Same with the leg position. It's sporty, but it's very ergonomically comfortable. So I would guess somebody over 6 foot tall is still going to be comfortable. It's not going to be super relaxed, but it's not going to be super sporty either. Gosh, I'm really enjoying the ergonomics. It is a very comfortable bike. Very smooth through the corners. On the preload, I did basically tighten it down all the way, minus about 3 or 4 clicks. Suspensions on these, all of the Tigers I've ever ridden, seem to be pretty soft. And with my 220-pound figure, they tend to need a little bit more preload. So once that was done, brake check. Once that's done, the rear suspension is holding my weight very well. Front honestly doesn't seem too soft. I was expecting it to be a little bit softer, and actually feels really good. Wind protection at 90 is very nice. Nope, no second gear power up. Oh, that was third. Never mind. Whew. That came up. Alright, so it will second gear power up. I was expecting a little harder pull. Racked my nuts on that one. Alright, so after riding Tiger Sport 660, I'm impressed. For the value that you get, the bike just comes together and performs very well. I parked it here next to my Tiger 900, so you can sort of get a feel for look and size difference side by side. The Tiger Sport definitely has a bit more of that sport look, where the Tiger 900 has more of the true adventure bike look. The Tiger 900 is a little bit bigger overall. I would say wind protection is very close. The Tiger 900 gets you things like Brembo brakes and upgraded suspension, where you get the Nissan brakes on the Tiger Sport, but you're also saving a bunch of money. Honestly, I love the position of the 660 exhaust. I love that it's tucked under there and not sticking out on the side, where on the Tiger 900s, it's out here on the side of the bike. But that's a personal preference thing. Put a few specs up here as well on the 660. All LED lights. Very, very impressive bang for the buck. There you go. Very fun bike. Very comfortable. Ride that anywhere. Only thing that I didn't like on it, slight amount of buzz in the handlebars, and it's missing a few of the creature comforts like your heated grips and cruise control. It's a very basic package as far as your electronics, but it's very nice at that. So if you don't need all that, you like the sporty end of the adventure, kind of their minimalistic sport touring bike, take a look. Thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day.